ORCID, Open Researcher and Contributor ID, is a unique and persistent identifier used by many institutions, publishers, and funders to accurately identify the researcher-contributor of a work. The ORCID profile is also an excellent way for researchers to share their professional activities. This video will cover the basics of creating an ORCID ID, logging into your account, populating basic profile fields, and sharing your ORCID profile. Creating an ORCID ID. To start, go to orcid.org. Select Sign In, Register in the upper right corner. If you do have an ORCID account, select Sign In through your institution. If you do not have an ORCID account, select Register Now. Complete the registration form with your names, as many versions of your name as you use professionally and publish under. Email addresses. You will be prompted for a professional and personal email address. If you use your UMass Amherst email address, University of Massachusetts Amherst will pre-populate your organization affiliation on the following screen. Password. You will be prompted with the characters you can use. Current employment affiliation. Start typing University of Massachusetts Amherst and select it. You can also add your department, title, and start date. Profile visibility settings. We highly recommend everyone. You can make any data field in your record private, but to be useful, your profile should be public. After reviewing the privacy policy, terms of use, and data processing, select Registration. After you complete the registration form, a verification email will be sent to your primary email address. Go to the message from ORCID and select Verify your email address. You'll be redirected to your new ORCID account. Congratulations, you now have an ORCID. Once you've created your ID, you can sign in through your institution. Select University of Massachusetts Amherst. Log in with your NetID. This process links your account to UMass Amherst for account authentication purposes only. Populating your profile. We'll now cover the basics of populating your ORCID profile. Your record includes the names, email addresses, and employment information you added at registration. You can also add personal information, such as a biographical statement, or website links, such as your lab website or LinkedIn profile. You can add to your employment history, and you can add education degrees and credentials. Finally, to complete a basic profile, add your works, such as articles, books, data sets, dissertation and theses, and many other types. You can add works by search and link from a database citation, by pulling citations from a DOI, a PubMed ID, a BibTeX file, or manually. First, we'll show adding a citation from a work's digital object identifier, or DOI. Select DOI from the Add menu in the Works section. Paste your work's DOI into the DOI field. Select Retrieve Work Details from DOI, complete data in any other fields you wish to add, and select Add this work to your ORCID record. You'll see a new record under Works with yourself as the source. To add a work record from a database, such as Scopus, select Search and Link under the Add menu and select the database source that includes your work. If you haven't already done so, you need to authorize that database to write your data to your ORCID profile. For Scopus, this includes your Scopus ID as well as your work. When you return to your ORCID profile, you will see the works imported from Scopus. If you added the same work from Scopus that you added via DOI, you'll see that there is one citation noted as a preferred source with an option to change to the other source as preferred. Once you've added your personal information, employment, education, and works, you have a basic ORCID profile. You can add a lot more information to your profile, such as funding and professional activities. Sharing your profile. Check your account settings to ensure that your record is public under Visibility and you're receiving notifications of your ORCID profile updates under Email Frequency. Under Sharing, you can retrieve HTML QR code to add your ORCID ID to your email signature or web page.